Marc Marquez would have preferred a different track than Barcelona for the MotoGP finale, while Bastianini questions why the final round is still held in Spain. Hear what other riders have to say about wrapping up the season in Catalonia. Let's dive in. Stick around until the end. As the 2024 MotoGP World Championship heads into its highly anticipated finale, riders and teams are bracing for a dramatic conclusion at the Circuit de Barcelona, Catalunya. The choice of Barcelona as the venue for the last race of the season has stirred diverse reactions among MotoGP's biggest names, with both challenges and strategic opportunities on the line. This iconic circuit, known for its low grip and complex technical demands, offers a stage for some riders to end the season on a high, while others remain apprehensive about its suitability as the closing venue. Marc Marquez, a dominant figure in MotoGP with 8 world championships to his name, has voiced his reluctance about the Catalan track as the final round. His history at this circuit has been inconsistent compared to his performances on other tracks. Although Marquez has triumphed twice at Barcelona Catalunya, his wins came only in 2014, a season of incredible form that saw him take 10 consecutive victories. And in 2019, in a dramatic race that saw several of his major competitors crashing out at turn 10, giving him an opportunity to secure victory. Despite starting 14th on the grid in this year's Catalan Grand Prix, Marquez still managed to fight through the pack to claim third, showcasing his fighting spirit and adaptability. But even with that podium finish, Marquez remains uncertain if Catalunya's demanding layout plays to his strengths. Yet recent races have shown a glimmer of optimism for the Gresini Ducati rider. His impressive second-place finish in the Sepang Sprint, followed by third in the Malaysian Grand Prix, is evidence that he can compete strongly, even on tracks where he hasn't historically excelled. Marquez knows he'll need to push every boundary of his and the bike's capabilities to have a competitive finish in Barcelona. MotoGP's choice to end the season in Montmeló at the Circuit de Barcelona Catalunya, rather than the traditional finale at Cheste, has stirred a mix of reactions across the paddock. For fans and riders, this decision reflects the ever-evolving dynamics of the MotoGP calendar, but comes with added logistical and competitive hurdles. Enea Bastianini, like many others, recognizes the complexity of the decision-making process and sees it as the result of limited options. Yet some feel the choice could have been approached differently. While Barcelona is known for its thrilling atmosphere and storied history in motorsport, it's no secret that the track has been plagued by grip challenges over the years, demanding significant adjustments from riders and teams alike. This season, the Circuit de Barcelona Catalunya presented notable issues with grip, and while teams knew in advance and prepared accordingly, the conditions remained an obstacle. Such a concern places a question mark over the venue's suitability as a season closer, where riders typically seek consistent, predictable conditions to end the year on a high. Spain's passion for MotoGP and the variety of circuits available in the country make it a prime host. But recent logistical complications and on-track controversies have left many wondering if another location might have been a better choice for the final race. For many in the paddock, it's not just about the change in venue, but also the implications for competition, safety, and fan experience. Ending the season at Barcelona, a track known for its technical layout and challenging grip, highlights MotoGP's flexibility in responding to unforeseen challenges. Although this final showdown may differ from past years, it promises intense battles as teams and riders strive to overcome Barcelona's unique track demands. In a season marked by twists and turns, this decision adds yet another layer to the drama, leaving fans eager to see who will master the conditions and emerge on top in the season's grand finale. On the other side of the emotional spectrum is Alex Espargaro, who sees the season finale in Barcelona as a deeply meaningful milestone. For Espargaro, the final race in Catalunya not only concludes his season with Aprilia, but also marks the end of his full-time MotoGP career, making it a sentimental farewell at his home circuit. Earlier this season, Espargaro achieved a dreamlike victory in the sprint race at the Catalan Grand Prix, showcasing his familiarity and skill on his home track. Reflecting on that achievement, Espargaro has acknowledged his concerns regarding the potential heat during race weekend, a factor that can pose significant challenges for Aprilia's performance. Yet, with cooler weather likely as November sets in, Espargaro hopes to avoid these temperature-related issues. Surrounded by family, friends, and loyal supporters in the grandstands, Espargaro is eager to put on a memorable performance to cap off his storied MotoGP career. Meanwhile, Alex's Aprilia teammate, Maverick Viñales, has a more pragmatic outlook on the choice of Barcelona for the season finale. The recent weather-related cancellation in Valencia left a gap in the MotoGP calendar, and though the decision to shift to Barcelona remains unconfirmed, Viñales is ready to face the demands of the race if it is finalized. The prolonged season has been challenging, with the riders enduring 7 consecutive weeks of intense racing and travel. Although fatigued, Viñales is prepared to return to Barcelona for a high-stakes conclusion, but admits he's looking forward to a well-deserved break after the grueling schedule. From a different perspective, Fabio Quartararo of Yamaha sees Barcelona Catalunya as an important testing ground. Despite the fact that Yamaha has struggled with grip issues on this circuit in recent years, Quartararo is optimistic about the data they can gather. For him, the Barcelona circuit offers a rare and valuable opportunity to push the Yamaha machine to its limits and assess exactly where improvements are needed. The Frenchman, who claimed victory here in 2022, knows how challenging the low-grip surface can be, especially with Yamaha's ongoing struggle to find traction on Catalunya's demanding layout. However, Quartararo sees this as a positive, viewing the track as an ideal setting to identify areas for potential gains during the post-race testing period. Honda's Joan Mir has similar thoughts on the Barcelona circuit's slippery surface, viewing it as a significant challenge yet a strategic opportunity. Like Quartararo, Mir's Honda bike has often shown weaknesses on low-grip circuits, and Catalunya is no exception. Although he doesn't expect a standout performance from Honda in the final round, Mir is keenly aware that the challenging conditions could be advantageous when it comes to gathering data that will shape Honda's off-season development. By understanding precisely where the RC213V struggles, Mir and his team can leverage these insights to build a stronger, more competitive machine for next season. Adding to Yamaha's analysis, Alex Rins is eager to see whether the progress Yamaha has made with the YZR M1 in the second half of the season will translate to Catalunya's challenging track conditions. The circuit will serve as a testing ground to determine whether Yamaha's improvements hold up on a surface with notoriously low grip, or if recent successes have been circuit-dependent. For Rins, the Barcelona race represents a crucial opportunity to evaluate the YZR M1's true performance level and solidify Yamaha's strategic approach going forward. As the 2024 MotoGP season builds toward its final moments at the Circuit de Barcelona Catalunya, riders are preparing for a demanding and revelatory end to the year. The unique characteristics of Catalunya will push every team to its limit, forcing them to adapt to low-grip surfaces and unpredictable weather conditions. For some, it's a last chance to prove their progress. For others, it's an emotional farewell or a stepping stone for future success. The season finale in Barcelona Catalunya will test not only the skill of each rider, but also the strategy and resilience of the teams, setting the stage for a fierce competition that could shape the landscape of MotoGP for the coming seasons. Hey MotoGP fans, don't forget to like and subscribe to stay updated with all the latest action.